those who returned back home. Figures from the U.S. Veterans Administration show this is especially important when it comes to World War II vets. Just more than 1 million of the 16 million men and women who served during that time are still alive today. Amateur Cable News reporter Sarah Blazona sat down with veterans who took part in Honor Flight Syracuse's third mission. She has a story of survival behind enemy lines and gratitude that has lasted throughout the decades.
It's news the family of every service member fears. In August 1944, Patrick Tortora's family received a telegram from the War Department telling them he was missing. The B-17 he flew in was shot down over Luxembourg. His whereabouts? Unknown.
I made 17 missions bombing over Germany, and on our 18th mission, our plane was hit by flak.
The 10-man crew tried to make their way back to England, but over Luxembourg, the pilot gave orders to bail out.
You know, they say you count 10 before you pull the ripcord. No, as soon as I jumped, I pulled. That was it.
4 of his crew were captured by the Germans. Tortora and the others were able to run. He and another man from his group eventually made their way to a main road. That's when they were approached by a young girl.
She came out and, asked if we were American flyers. We said, yeah, and says, come on with us. So we looked at each other and says, well, whether they're good or bad, we don't know, but whatever, we're caught.
The 2 were taken in by the Kalmas family. The family's matriarch worked in the local train station, and that's also where they lived. Tortora, his companion, and 5 runaways from the German army were concealed there. The penalty for harboring the enemy was death, so the group was kept in an unusual hiding spot.
They had an oven, that they used to build behind the house, and they put like a bookcase in the front with a sliding door. So whenever anybody came in, we used to sneak in there.
But Tortora doesn't describe his 3 months in hiding as a traumatic time. The 2 Americans formed strong friendships with their fellow fugitives and the Kalmas family.
The Luxembourg boys taught me how to play chess, and I never won a game. People were so good to us that when I did get back to England, I gained 10 pounds. So I wasn't starving.
It's kindness that's been remembered long since. Tortora has kept in touch with the Kalmas family, returning for several visits, including to see a memorial built in memory of the family patriarch's work with the underground during the war. There are albums full of pictures, articles, and other items documenting his experiences, not just for his sake.
I just want to make sure that our people know that there are other good people in the world. Even though they were at war, they still took care of us. Wonderful people. They were like my family.
And that was our Sarah Blazonis reporting. Now, beginning Friday, we're going to bring you the story of the challenges another World War II veteran faced when he returned home. Stay tuned for that.